Hello everybody. This is a special cooking demonstration. I'm actually going to submit this demonstration to accompany my application for the Food for Life instructor program. That actual workshop takes place at the end of February, and I'm hoping to be one of the finalists to be selected to attend. One of the requirements is to submit a cooking demonstration. So I'm going to make for you all some cabbage and potatoes, smothered cabbage and potatoes. These are the ingredients are a lot more streamlined because I didn't have any onions, I didn't have any bell peppers. You all know I always cook with those things, but this is just basically the potatoes, cabbage, and I did put a small bag of cauliflower in there along with the seasonings, and that's it. And so I hope you enjoy it, so let's get started. I'm cooking a quick batch of cabbage and potatoes. I don't have any seasoning vegetables, no onions or bell pepper or any of this, so this is a really simple way of preparing this. I started it off with a cup of water and a teaspoon of organic Better Than Bouillon veggie base. That made my stock. Then I put in my potatoes and let that cook for a little bit with the stock. Season the potatoes with 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and 1 teaspoon of onion powder, and then and 1 teaspoon of Tony Chachere's, the Lite, with less sodium. Cook that, stirring it around for a bit. Then I threw in a small bag of frozen cauliflower and 1 small cabbage. I cut up 1 small cabbage and threw that in there, and you see they're all just kind of cooking together in there. When it looks like this, I'm going to put the top on it, and I will let that simmer on low for about a half hour, stirring about 2 or 3 times. I'll be back. This is what it looks like after about 15 minutes. I have been adding a half a cup of water at a time. So far I've added 3 half cups to make a cup and a half. I can see that I'll probably add in about another cup. So as it is smothering, as you stir it, if it looks like it's getting dry, put in more water. Remember, this is a really big pot, so I'm having to put in a little bit more. That's a whole 3 pounds of potatoes and a whole head of a small head of cabbage. So this is a really big pot. But the simple thing to remember is that if it's getting dry, just add in more water, a little bit at a time. Okay, I'm going to let it cook for about another 15 minutes. Okay, this is what it looks like at 30 minutes. I'm going to need another 15 minutes. This was a really big pot. And you notice how it's starting to get dry down there? So I'm going to add in another half cup of water, turn the top on, put the top on, and leave it at low, and let it cook for about another 15 minutes. All right, 15 minutes later, it's done. This is the way it's supposed to look. Nice and creamy. Cabbage and potatoes. Yum, yum.